What's up? What's up? What's up, people? This is Gary from the T-Shirt Help Desk here. Hope everything is good. Hope all is well. And hope your T-shirt business is coming along smoothly. So today I'm going to do a case study with something that I wanted to talk about for a minute now. I wanted to talk about something for a minute now. And today I'm going to do it. Now, first of all, I just want to say that I know for a fact that there are a lot of haters out here. And if you are a hater of Chris Brown, you need not watch this video. Or let me just put, if you're going to hate on Chris Brown, you should not watch this video. But whether you love him or hate him and you want to learn a little something about the T-shirt business, you might want to watch this. Okay. I don't know which is stronger, your love of being a hater or your love of wanting a successful T-shirt business. You know what I'm saying? I don't know which one is stronger. It's all up to you. But this one is about Chris Brown's line. And I went to Chris Brown's website. Now, this is something I've known about for a while, and I don't know if he's really had a big official public launch, but this is chrisbrownworld.com, and this is his line, BlackPyramid Apparel. And I just want to say that from a just outside looking in point of view, I love the logo. I like the little kind of dripping black pyramid with the lines on the, the geometric lines on the pyramid right there. I like the name Black and Pyramid. I like it. I really like it a lot. Okay. So that's just the name and the basic logo of Chris Breezy's line. Okay. So he does not have a Black Pyramid Apparel website. Because I was looking for it months ago, and I was just like, is it real? Is it something that he's wearing that's owned by somebody else? Is his line? And yes, it is his line. So when I went looking, I found the only place that you can really find it was this place, mechanicaldummy.com. Now, I think that mechanicaldummy.com is his kind of media website. Kind of like 50 Cent has This Is 50. I think Jay-Z has one too. They come up with their own kind of like magazine website talking about, what's going on in the industry. And I believe that now I could be wrong, but I believe that his is this mechanicaldummy.com. But if you go right here to shop, it's going to take you to this page, which is the Black Pyramid page. Now, first thing I'm going to say is, this is Breezy, so Chris Brown can get away with a lot more than us. So I'm going to say, if you guys have a line, you had better not do this. Okay. If you have a line, you're not an international superstar like Chris Brown. If you have a line, you had best have your the name of your line be your domain name. You had best. Now he can get away with this mechanical dummy stuff. You can't. I'm just going to tell you that right now. And you had best have your line be the actual name of your URL in some way, shape, or form. I know that sometimes, people grab these .coms, but what I mean is, don't go through somebody else. Like you have a line on Spreadshirt, and people will have something like www. And I've said this several times. www. Let's say your line is called All About the Benjamins. You know what I'm saying? And your URL to get to your website to buy your clothing is www.spreadshirt.com/All About the Benjamins, or All About the Benjamins /store envy or something like that. You do not want that. Now, hey, if you're just coming out, do what you have to do. But you would want to have your own name being your domain name, the name of your company being your domain name in some way, shape, or form. Whether it be All About the Benjamins clothing, All About the Benjamins apparel, All About the Benjamins gear, whatever you want to call that .com. make sure you have it in there. All right, so let's get to Chris Breezy's line. Okay, first thing that you're going to see is he's got his slider and he's got his snapbacks, which are, you know, various snapbacks with let me go back here, various snapbacks in various colors with the logo. Like that a lot. He also has the sticker right there. That's one of those really great point of purchase, perceived value things that people just like to have the sticker, you know, looking like the new era. You definitely want to have that. This might even be a new era hat. I doubt it. But yeah, so we're gonna go to the next slider. Um, New Breezy collection tees. So these right here with these avatars, I'm gonna get into this later. But this is some tees that he has right here. You wanna go? He has some hoodies right here. Hoodies are a great addition to any line. So these kangaroo pocket hoodies are great, and this is like a snake. I'm gonna get to the designs a little bit later. And then he has his jerseys here with BlackPyramid 24, 29, 5, 24. All right. And these are all look like baseball jerseys. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. And then back to the hat. I really like this all over pattern on the bottom of the brim. All right. So now we're going to go down. Away. All right. I just wanted to add something here. I came back later to add something. If you look at his, this is the slider. If you look up here at the two hoodies, BlackPyramid, Cobra hoodies available now. This is the slider. Now, his slider is cool, but there is something, in my opinion, that's missing. All right. And this is for you guys when you want to start your website. There should be some type of photographs up here showing people in the clothes doing something. All right. Even if they're just standing there looking cool, putting them in an environment that reflects your core target audience and what they're all about. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it could be a guy, you know, with his pit bull, you know, if that's your thing, you know. It could be a guy or a guy with a young lady and they're just, you know, standing outside of a club, or they could be standing against a brick wall, but the models reflect a certain type of person, you know. Photography is very important because, especially, see, once again, Chris Brown can get away with this because he's Chris Brown. Is, you know, people love him, and, you know, the line is pretty cool, so people are going to like it. Oh, that's Chris Brown line. But you don't have that luxury, my friends and friendettes. You do not have that luxury. You have to tell people in some way, shape, or form, not just with the clothing, what's on the clothing, what it's all about. You have to tell people who this is for. You understand what I'm saying? You say that with the location. You say that with the type of models. You say that with the background. You say that with the attitude on the model's face. You say it with the props in the background. You say it with everything. You understand what I'm saying? You have to give, for you guys who are just starting out, you have to give a feeling. You have to project a feeling. You understand what I'm saying? Like when you see when you go to see like a movie, right? And they're going to do some creepy, scary movie, you know, and there's a trailer for it, right? They show you creepy, scary, before you even know what the movie's about. They show you like a dark hallway and, you know, cobwebs and, you know what I'm saying, skulls and all type of stuff to let you know, hey, this is some scary stuff. All right? Now, if something is funny, they show you people walking around, smiling, everything is all bright and stuff like that. In general, I know that they could be spoofs, you know, like Scary Movie or something like that. There could be spoofs of Scary Movie. I'm not talking about that. In general, people set a mood. You understand what I'm saying? People, when they do something, they set the mood. This is what this clothing line is about. So I just wanted to kind of tell you that. Don't just put the clothing in the slider up here. Set a mood. All right? I hope that makes sense. And back to the video. Peace. You're going to see we have Scully's Really great pickup. You get the flip back Scully, Black Pyramid International with all the different. Let's click on this. Black Pyramid International with all the different flags on it. I like that. Really like this. Hold on now. This looks like a tie-dye thing. That looks, is that tie-dye? Is that leather? Tie-dye. No, it's tie-dye. Very nice, Chris Breezy. Very nice. But we're going to go back and just go down. Now, if you're looking, right, because this is something that you have to know. If you're looking, you're seeing very much a lot of Black Pyramid, just the logo. And when you're first coming out, that's important, but I'm going to get into that and how you can and cannot do it. Okay, and how he can do it. Now, you got the Black Pyramid. This is like kind of a red and black one. So you see a lot of logo stuff. And now you have this avatar here. All right, really, really cool. So it's like a bag, tie-dye bag. This is another, looks like this is another jersey. And I talked about this before, and Chris Brown, you can get it too. Don't you guys ever put a computer-generated image like this, one of these. Don't ever do that. Always, I mean, just if this is all you have, just take it off and wait until you can get somewhere and take an actual photograph. All right? He's got the basketball shorts, and I know he plays a lot of basketball, so, you know, that's kind of okay. This is the hoodie, again, the same one. Let's click on this. It's a Black Pyramid with a cobra. You know, really simple, very nice. These are shorts. These are just sweat shorts with the Black Pyramid logo. And you have these awesome things, which are really, really cool. And I sent out a thing in my email about how you can make these, about how you can do this thing called sublimation socks. And a lot of people are selling these socks, and they're making a lot of money with socks, having, you know, including and having the addition of socks in your line. So shout out to him for that. You got more of this basketball jersey type situation. It's got a gray, kind of like a San Diego Spurs, although I messes with the Heat and now the Cleveland Cavaliers because LeBron is my man. It's got red, white, and blue, and black, gray, and black, white, and silver. Okay, so we have this again, which is like the avatar. He has different avatars. Okay, this one again, which is the different avatars again. This one looks like an all-over print tee, and I'm going to talk about this trend in my next trend video, which is coming up very soon. I'm going to talk about this trend, which is an all-over print tee. We're going to go down more jerseys. He has the hockey jersey right here, which kind of looks like he's mimicking the Mighty Ducks. Okay, and then I'm gonna. That one is number. Looks like, I don't know what number, but it's like a 6 something. I think it's a 69. This is a 33. The back is 32. This is a 5. Okay, let's go down. This looks like one of those windbreaker jackets. That's cool. We have another beanie, CBE, where it stands for Chris Brown something. And we have the hats here, more of these hats. Then you have a 5-panel hat. And then you have these iPhone cases, which is always a good thing. And now you have the raglan sleeve. I mean, there's a lot of styles here. There's a lot of styles. And we look at this graphic. This is like looks like a gorilla. This one looks like aliens. This one looks like it's a Ganesh, which is it's a play on a Indian deity, Ganesh, with a hat on. And you got him on a shirt. And then you have this satin, it says track jacket. You know, it's like a kind of a varsity track jacket. And you have the sweatshirt, tie-dye sweatshirt. This right here looks like, I think it's Black Pyramid X. I think that has to do with his new album. I'm not quite sure. We have the Ganesh Black Pyramid, another hoodie, and then we have the Black Pyramid sweats with the Black Pyramid green with the Black Pyramid logo, and going down one leg and at the hip, different colors as you can see. And we have the bucket hat. We have Black Pyramid. Okay, now I want to say, first of all, nice line. Nice line. If I had to give it from a scale of a 1 to 10, I would give it an 8. If he wasn't famous, I would give it a 7 or a 6. Since he is famous, I'm going to give it an 8. And the reason why is because I love the logo. There's a few things, and you guys need to listen very closely. There's a few things that are causing him for his line to be non-cohesive and a little stale or a little old looking. This looks like it could have been done out like a year or two ago. And let's go down. First of all this stuff right here, the Black Pyramid logo stuff, great. And before I go, I got to talk about doing stuff with just your logo. But once you get down, right, and you get down, I mean, love this stuff. But once you get down and you get down to this, I have seen this kind of funny looking Japanese avatar. I've seen it done 1,000 times, you know, and Lil Wayne in his truck fit line did a very good job of it. And Lil Wayne's line was out first, and you're coming out. So it looks a little, first of all, it was kind of played out when he did it. I mean, Billionaire Boys Club had done this already years ago. So Lil Wayne did it, and now you're doing it. And it's just like, it's a little done up. You know, the avatar, the little like, you know, funny, cutesy, Japanese type avatar, it's been done to death. So although it's cool, and the baseball tee is cool, and the Black Pyramid logo is cool, this has been done to death. You know, so, you know, Chris Brown being a groundbreaker to me, you need to come up with something new, you know. Like I said before, I love the jerseys. The jerseys are cool, but put a real jersey up there. Now, you know, you see the little avatars. I've seen this with everybody. All right. So my question becomes, do we really need these jerseys? Do you need this amount of jerseys? Basketball and baseball? I don't know. And I don't know if people are really rocking jerseys like that right now. Maybe they are. Maybe they're rocking them out in LA. I don't know. But I would have chilled on so many jerseys. And this is very important. If you look, you see that one's 23. The last one is 25. If we go back up, he's got a 29. He's got a 5 here. He's got a 24. Find a number. Find a number that fits you. Like I was looking, he's got like 89. That could be the year he was born. I don't know. Find one number that's your signature number. Remember, Fubu had 05, you know. Michael Jordan has 23. Jeter has 2. There's a few. Find a signature number. 27, 45, 33. Find a number and stick to it. Don't be coming out with all these numbers because it's not cohesive. You want everything to be cohesive. Plus, if you look at these, he's got, unless he was mimicking another company's logo, he's got like 1, 2, 3. I think, is that the same? 4. No, 4. He's got 4 different typefaces. That when you're first coming out, you can do something that's when you're established, but when you're first coming out, you want to have the same typeface all the time. And if you can't have one typeface all the time, have 3 set ones. Like maybe the Black Pyramid ones that they had because of the drips wouldn't work on something like this. Well, make another one that you use all the time. You know what I'm saying? Don't be all over the place, especially when you're first coming out. Don't be all over the place. Socks are great. I wouldn't use that avatar, but socks are great. Avatar with the logo, that's cool. I don't have a problem with that. You know, this one right here, he's got like, it's like the Mighty Ducks. I mean, I would have put a black pyramid here. I would have put a pyramid here. Like, he's got the pyramid over here. I mean, he's got a pyramid, but he's got like this ducks thing. I mean, the Mighty Ducks are already the Mighty Ducks. Why are you copying what they're doing? Don't copy their logo. Do your own thing. You know, this one right here, like, this is totally disjointed. It's like totally out of nowhere. What he should have done was just had these same colors, but he should have just used a all over pattern that matched. Hold on, go back. That matches this all over pattern and just did it in different colors. That way everything is cohesive. Everything has to go back to one another. You see how this font has got like the drip in it? It looks like Halloween almost. That goes back and looks just like that, and it looks just like that. Cohesiveness, my friends. Don't be having like 20 and 30 different typefaces. You begin to look like you're all over the place. You know, I mean, the line is tight, but it's just a few things could be eliminated to make this thing much more tight and cohesive. So let's keep going. You know what I mean? I love this brand right here. Just had he had that little leather or faux leather patch on top of that all over that you saw, it would have been bananas. Okay, so and now this right here, I believe that these, I can't get mad at these because this one, although I could say that it's out of place, is his artwork. I believe that he did these paintings, so I can't hate. And they're beautiful paintings, so I'm just going to leave that be. But down here, right, you have what looks to be like a monkey with a hat and headphones. I mean, that's a dope graphic. Means you got the black pyramid on. Let's go back. Then you have what looks to be aliens, like hip hop aliens or something like that. They got the black pyramid pumping. You got this and hieroglyphs in the background. I mean, that's dope. I love it. Then you got this Ganesha. And once again, you got kind of like the LA looking graffiti. And that's Ganesha holding the black pyramid. That's cool, but my thing with all of this is, where's the cohesiveness? I mean, if it was just stuff like this, like the aliens go with Ganesha, go with a monkey. It just, although these are, it looks like they were done by the same artist. If the line were just this, I could rock with it and be like, okay, I get you. It's cartoons. But since there's cartoons here, and then there's a photograph of him here, and then like there's this snake here, and then a mighty duck there, and a different font there, and an avatar there, it starts to feel like it's too all over the place. Bring it all together. Like, if you're gonna have this look down here, then lose these avatars. Or at least do these avatars in the same exact, that black and white style. So everything, oh man, this damn sirens. So everything kind of flows together real even like. You know, love this tie-dye stuff. This X thing is a little bit disjointed to me. It's just out of place. It's beautiful. I think that has to do with his next album or something like that. But just get rid of that. I don't like that. These right here are great because it's basic colors and it ties back to one of these. So this is great. Once again, this is a beautiful hoodie with the Hindu Ganesha deity on it. I love it. I just would have used the font, going back to the original font, and just have everything tight and cohesive. So Chris Breezy, love what you are doing. You have, let's go down here. This hat, I think this has to do with his artwork, but it looks a little disjointed. But as a fellow artist, nothing wrong with showing y'all.
this Black Pyramid right here, although you see the Black Pyramid, use the same logo. Or if this is going to be the secondary logo, just use this and this typeface. That too, boom, and there's nothing else. So you don't get too confused. The line is new, so you don't want to get confused. Okay, now once again, in closing, very nice line, a little bit too all over the place. Just need to pull it together and tighten it up, but he'll get that together.
Now, this Black Pyramid stuff, meaning these logo tees, this stuff is great, and I know you first coming out, you want to do that, you want to serve everybody. Once again, Chris Brown can do this. Chris Brown can do this because Chris Brown is Chris Brown. You are Joe Schmo. So people will go, just like me, and go look up this Black Pyramid just on GP, like, what's he doing with this? And they'll rock it because it's Chris Brown's thing. Okay, your line, you're just not popular enough. Nobody knows you. So although the term, and this is another thing, you can do something like this if you have a cool name. You know what I'm saying? All About the Benjamins, I was saying that. That's a cool thing. That's about getting money. That's a cool thing that people would wear anyway. So if that was your name, you can get away with this. But if your name was Stojakovic, what the hell does Stojakovic mean? You know, if the name of your line was, you know, Finazzo, what the hell does Finazzo mean? What does it mean and why should I wear it? Who the hell are you? A lot of people think that way, and I've seen people make this mistake over and over again. So the exception to the rule is, number one, if you have money to put a lot of marketing to it. And number two, if you're famous, you know, this line could be called Doodoo. It's Chris Brown. People love Chris Brown. I know a lot of you guys hate, but people love him, so he can get away with that. Okay? So, number one, when it comes to logo tees, anyone who's famous can get away with anything. Number two, if the name of your company is an actual statement that people can identify with, then you could get away with it. Number three, if you are going to do it sparingly. Have a few of them. Have like this one shirt on your line. Let's just say this is your line. This would just be one shirt, and you would have a bunch of other shirts. This would be one shirt that you would show in multiple colors, and that's it. You don't want to have everything be, you know, all about, you know, I don't know, Finazzo tees, Finazzo clothes, because in the beginning, nobody care, and if you keep putting that in their face, nobody's going to want to care. Anyway, shout out to Chris Brown. Hope all is well. I'm going to be talking about him in my in my podcast that I'm going to be doing soon, and that is it. I hope you enjoyed. Take whatever information you can and use it with your own t-shirt company, URL, domain, and all that good stuff. Cheers to your t-shirt. Remember, I love you, and ain't a damn thing you can do about it. I'll talk to you guys all soon. Peace.
Psst. Hey, you. Are you thinking about starting a t-shirt business? Maybe you have a t-shirt business, but sometimes you get stuck. You go to places like tshirtforums.com and you don't know what's going on. You wind up more confused than before you got there. Well, now there's the tshirtpages.com, the ultimate t-shirt community. This forum is filled with the most awesome, friendliest, knowledgeable people. Some are just starting, some are already established in the t-shirt industry. They're all willing to help in whatever way they can. It's a community, and we all chip in. We answer questions, share info. You get the 411 on the latest hardware, printing equipment, marketing techniques, software and trends in the t-shirt industry, sales on blank t-shirts, where to get a website made for cheap, you name it. Just ask the question and you'll get the answer. Find out firsthand from people who are actually doing it. Real people giving you the cold hard facts. Just sign up and start asking questions. It's that simple. Join today.